the Battle of Kambula, the beginning of the end of the Zulu Nation. In the annals of colonial warfare, few battles have been as pivotal yet overlooked as the Battle of Kambula. On March 29, 1879, amidst the rolling hills of what is now KwaZulu-Natal, a clash occurred that would alter the course of the Anglo-Zulu War and shape the future of southern Africa. To understand Kambula, we must first set the stage. The year is 1879, and British imperial ambitions have collided with Zulu sovereignty. Earlier that year, on January 22nd, the British Army suffered a catastrophic defeat at Isandlwana, losing over 1,300 men to a Zulu force of about 20,000. This was followed by the heroic defense of Rorke's Drift, where a small British garrison held off thousands of Zulu warriors. In the wake of these events, Colonel Evelyn Wood, commanding the British No. 4 column, established a fortified position atop Kambula Hill. Wood, a veteran of numerous colonial campaigns, was determined not to repeat the mistakes of Isandlwana. Wood's force consisted of approximately 2,000 men, including the 1st Battalion, 13th Light Infantry, the 90th Perthshire Light Infantry, about 100 mounted infantry, a contingent of Boer volunteers, approximately 400 natal troops. The defences were meticulously planned. A hexagonal-shaped laager was formed using 120 wagons, creating a perimeter of about 400 yards. Inside this, a sturdy stone cattle kraal was constructed to serve as an inner redoubt. 2 7-pounder guns were positioned at the eastern corner, while 4 7-pounders were placed on a rise to the north. Trenches and earth parapets further strengthened the position. Meanwhile, a Zulu army of around 20,000 warriors was mobilizing. Led by Mnyamana Kankengelele, the Zulu force included many veterans of Isandlwana, eager to replicate their earlier success. Their traditional battle formation, the buffalo horns attack, had proven devastatingly effective at Isandlwana. The Zulu army was divided into several amabutho, or regiments, each distinguished by the color of their shields. The Ukandimpemvu regiment with white shields, the Uthulwana regiment with red shields, the Indlondlo regiment with black shields, the Indluyengwe regiment with black and white shields. These warriors carried their traditional weapons, the Aikluwa, short-stabbing spear, Knobkerrie, wooden club, and Ishlang, large cowhide shield. Some also possessed firearms captured from previous encounters with European forces. On the morning of March 29th, at approximately 11 a.m., British mounted scouts reported the approach of the Zulu army. Colonel Wood immediately ordered final preparations. Tents were struck to prevent them from catching fire. Ammunition was distributed. Troops moved to their assigned positions. A reserve force was stationed near the center of the laager. Water barrels were filled and positioned throughout the camp. At 1:30 p.m., Wood implemented a daring strategy. He ordered Lieutenant Colonel Redvers Buller to lead a cavalry charge to provoke the Zulu right horn into a premature attack. This tactic was designed to disrupt the coordinated Zulu assault. Buller's force of about 150 mounted troops rode out and engaged the Zulu right horn. After a brief skirmish, they retreated back to the British lines, pursued by approximately 11,000 Zulu warriors. As the Zulu force came within range, the British opened fire. The devastating firepower of the Martini Henry rifles, combined with artillery fire, created a killing field. The Zulu warriors, armed primarily with assegais, short spears, and cowhide shields, faced a storm of lead and shrapnel. For 4 grueling hours, the battle raged. The British fired an astonishing 138,000 rounds of rifle ammunition and 1,077 artillery shells. Despite their numerical superiority and incredible bravery, the Zulu warriors couldn't breach the British defences. The Zulu left horn attempted to outflank the British position, attacking from the south and west. However, they were met with equally fierce resistance. The British soldiers, well drilled and in prepared positions, maintained a disciplined and relentless fire. As the afternoon wore on, Zulu casualties mounted. The area around the British position became littered with fallen warriors. Yet true to their warrior ethos, the Zulus pressed their attacks with unwavering courage. Colonel Wood, observing from the center of the Lega, directed reinforcements where needed. His cool leadership under fire was crucial in maintaining the integrity of the British defense. By 5:30 p.m., the tide of battle had decisively turned. Exhausted, demoralized, and having suffered heavy losses, the Zulu army began to withdraw. Sensing victory, Colonel Wood ordered a cavalry pursuit. Buller's mounted troops, along with the Boer volunteers, charged out from the British lines. They harried the retreating Zulu forces for several miles, turning the withdrawal into a rout. As night fell, the full extent of the British victory became clear. While they had suffered only 29 killed and 55 wounded, the Zulu army had lost an estimated 2,000 warriors, with many more wounded. The Battle of Kambula was a turning point in the Anglo-Zulu War. It shattered Zulu morale and demonstrated the effectiveness of prepared defensive positions and modern firearms against traditional Zulu tactics. The victory paved the way for the eventual British triumph at the Battle of Ulundi on July 4, 1879, which effectively ended the war. For King Cetshwayo, the defeat at Kambula was a bitter blow. It marked the beginning of the end for his hopes of preserving Zulu independence. Despite the bravery of his warriors, the technological gap between the two forces had proven insurmountable. In the aftermath of Kambula and the subsequent British victory, Zululand was divided into 13 chiefdoms, effectively ending its existence as a unified kingdom. This paved the way for increased British control and eventual annexation of the region. The Battle of Kambula stands as a testament to both British military prowess and Zulu bravery. It marked the beginning of the end for the independent Zulu kingdom and accelerated the process of British colonial expansion in southern Africa. Today, the battlefield at Kambula serves as a poignant reminder of this pivotal moment in history. It invites us to reflect on the complex legacy of colonialism and the indomitable spirit of those who fought and died here on both sides of the conflict. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Battle of Kambula. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth historical content. Until next time, remember that understanding our past is key to shaping our future.